Last week, we began our series on the liturgy. Today, let us delve more deeply into the mysteries that enrich the liturgy. We mentioned that in Christianity, liturgy is our participation in the work of God. It is so because God is the origin of liturgy. He who is love invites us to participate in the feast of His joy, where He too grants us His blessings. I suppose that you will be interested to know why bread and wine, oil and light, incense, sacred music and colors, among many others, are part of our liturgies. Friends, it is our way of feasting with the Father who created us. In giving Him thanks and praise, we use these gifts of the earth. We rejoice with the Son who liberated us from sin and death by listening to His word and partaking of His body and blood. And in the Holy Spirit, the love of God who lives in us, we find consolation, knowledge, courage, strength, and blessing that spring from our gathering. But what is the real essence of every liturgy? Well, let us be reminded that every liturgy is an experience of Easter, where Jesus reveals His passage from death to life. We must also remember that He celebrates it with us. Liturgy is in the first place our communion or fellowship with Him. His death and resurrection assure us that one can die and absolutely gain life if we are one with Christ. This is the unquestionable substance of every Christian liturgy. It is also wise to add, His death and resurrection mirror the liberation of the Israelites from slavery. Hence, it is called the Paschal Mystery. During their exodus, the Israelites used the blood of a lamb to mark their houses that would save them from the angel of death. Jesus, on the other hand, offered His very blood to save us. Hence, He is our Paschal Lamb. Friends, we said that liturgy is our celebration of Christian mysteries or sacraments. We have 7 sacraments, which we already discussed some time ago. But just to review, sacraments are holy and visible signs instituted by Christ, where we may experience the healing, forgiving, nourishing, and strengthening presence of God. His grace works in the sacraments. These then draw us to love God and neighbor. Sacraments are needed so that we may outgrow our petty human life and be more like Jesus. Through Him, we become children of God in freedom and glory. Now, let us answer some questions that we have received. Why did God give us the sacraments? God gave us these sacraments so we can come to Him not only with our intellect, but also with all of our senses. Isn't He who gives Himself, His very body and blood to us in earthly signs like bread and wine? Why do sacraments belong to the Church? Why can't anyone use them as one pleases? Well, brothers and sisters, we have to keep in mind that the sacraments are God's gifts to His Church. Hence, it is the Church's duty to administer them and protect them from misuse. Is faith required for the sacraments? Yes. A sacrament will only be effective if one understands and accepts it in faith. These sacraments do not only presuppose faith, they also strengthen and give expression to it. We hope we were able to contribute to your knowledge and understanding of the liturgy. Please learn with us again next time.